Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game. Shot it goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Now it's Son Heung-min. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oyarzabal, deftly away. Gets a good foot in there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it out wide. Robertson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's through, now is he in? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Fascioli. And he welcomes it in. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Always going over the top. Robertson. Portugal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now it's Son Heung-min. Robertson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here. Fascioli. Thinks about Valverde! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Son Heung-min goes short. Shoots! Messi. And Robertson. Fascioli. And it's Robertson. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Serginho. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fagioli really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Akanji, and it's Caicedo. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Foot in. Akanji. Mikel Oyarzabal, he's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Son Heung-min ready to try one.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks...
Son Heung-min! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Fagioli. Robertson. Robertson finds himself offside. He's got away, and it's Fagioli. Jimenez gets over and intercepts.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Spread it left. And he's there to get it away. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He can get that clear. Portugal have it back and can go again. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Son Heung-min.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Caicedo. Robertson. Fagioli. No, that's been intercepted. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Pinches it off him. Valverde. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Jimenez is there and he can get that. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Jimenez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you...
It's Son Heung-min! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Little doubt, that is a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Robertson has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That has ended up in no man's land. In with the challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, off the bar! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Good ball, good take.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's having a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Oyarzabal, and he's running through. And they're back on the ball again. He shifted it to the flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's had it nicked away. Back into the middle. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He has found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Spread out to the left. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. That's a throw. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Fagioli! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Fagioli certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Real chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk, pressing high and with purpose. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Oyarzabal. Caicedo. Fagioli. And Robertson. And it's Fagioli. Well read, nice interception. And it's Robertson. Now it's Valverde. This might spell danger. And he shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring!
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And that really is so impressive.
And that's it.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.